Hope Sparks by A.B. England. Our parents told us stories of what the cities were like when they were filled with people. Looking at them now, it's hard to imagine. Once shining spires rise against the sky like rusted-out skeletons, and the streets that teemed with people lie quiet and still. Well, for the most part. You do still run into pockets of survivors who refuse to abandon their ancestral homes. Without the supply trucks of our grandparents' day running, supplies are difficult to come by in the old urban centers, and desperation has made the holdouts unfriendly. That's why our parents decided to stick to the countryside after everything went down. Living out in old farm country isn't easy either, but potable water and food sources are more prevalent and accessible out here. The greater access to resources makes for fewer tensions between groups, and new trade routes establish themselves over the years. It was through the interactions with traveling merchants along the routes that stories of a change in behavior of the merfolk began trickling in a few months ago. According to every story we've ever heard, those lucky jerks retreated to their underwater cities and left us to die the minute one of them caught the plague we've been fighting for 2 decades. Oh, they've returned to pick at the bones of coastal cities over the years with their ships and protective suits. Then, to add insult to injury, they treat the survivors in those regions like some cross between pathetic strays and rabid monsters. Yet, stories are emerging of merfolk making contact with the coastal settlements, speaking of hope and recovery. They still wear their protective suits, but they approach without hostility and speak with respect. All they have asked is to take samples of blood, soil, water, and air, for which they traded doses of the old vaccines those of us born after the war never had access to due to the loss of their manufacturing facilities. That's why Mama and Papa are having us pack up now for a trip cross-country. Maddie and I don't know whether or not we ought to trust these merfolk, but Mama's expecting again. Even with her and Papa's resistance to the plague, they've lost 5 of us kids, and they're excited about anything that can improve our baby brother or sister's chances. If you enjoyed today's story and would like to see some more stories or articles or find out about my books, you can find more information at abengland.com. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.